unmute everything. There we go. We should be live. All right. Well, hello everyone. Hope everybody's having a good Wednesday evening, afternoon, morning, depending on where you're at. But I'm joined as usual by my good friend, Mr. Non-Inspirational Gaming. How you doing today, Non?
Hello, man. Yeah, I'm good, thanks, mate.
Great premiere, by the way. That was a nice blacktail you got.
Oh yeah, thank you very much.
But we figured we'd come out here on Medved, you know, get ready for the Yukon, go after some reindeer, possibly. And so while they're coming in, I set up a couple tripod stands here for me and Non, so we can drop a few of them without having to worry about hunting pressure. But let's see who we had in chat. Mr. Matthew was first in the room, followed by Non, and then my man, Mr. Jeremy Gaming. Then we got an all-around sportsman, Big Bubba 1970, Wade, Dan the Man, Cash All Day, Faith Robinson. How are you all doing this evening? What is everybody's impression on the latest stream from AEW, this new map we're getting? I'm pretty excited. There's some things I think they did really well and some things I think need a little bit of improvement. But we'll cover all that throughout the stream tonight. But let's get these guys to come in a little more. Get our checks set. And hey, Pete, how's it going? What'd you spot?
Spotted a nice rack over to the north here. Oh, is that him there? Oh, just another 4. There we go. He looks quite a decent one.
Warning call. Why are they giving us a warning call? The wind's good. Huh. Well, Nani, you lined up on one? I'm lined up on that 4 I just highlighted down. Well, I was until she got
mine. Just kind of. Yeah, I can take a shot.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, up, 1. Started running out of breath as soon as I took that shot. I don't even know if it was a good one.
I got a double lung on mine. He's running a little bit though.
Go ahead and drop some more if you got a shot on him. We got the tripod stands. We don't have to worry about pressure at all.
Yep.
Shot that one in the intestines probably. Oh, it's going down though.
Don't know about that one.
Love these tripod stands, man. No worries about hunting pressure or anything. And Big Bubba says he's loving the new map. That's good to hear. Yeah, Cash, it's in the Yukon, which I think it goes through Canada and Alaska. So it's in that region there. And hey, Caleb Bowen, how's it going? Good to see you, man. And the other Caleb, Quack Quack, good to see you. But yeah, I agree, hey Pete. The 300, I'm really looking forward to finally having a big bore bolt action in this game. Not having these single shot break opens like we got now. I mean, if the gun's going to be anything like I think it is, the 338's going in the closet. Not going to be using it. See, look, they're already turning around.
Couple of 4s out there. Yeah, a couple of nice 4s out there coming back in.
Yeah, a lot of people are liking the new map. I've seen some people complain about, you know, it's a reskin. But I mean, the moose, you can't have a map in that area without the moose. I'm slightly disappointed that they didn't change the moose species. You know, make it a Yukon moose. They're quite a bit bigger than the moose that we'd have in Layton. And yeah, I saw that, Pete. Yeah, their ballistics aren't directly on point with the 300 versus the 338, but, you know, look at the Mosin. You know, we're allowed to shoot tiny animals with the Mosin, and 7.62 is a big round. So, you know, at the end of the day, it is a game, so they're not going to have everything perfect. But I'm honestly super excited for the wolves and the grizzly bears. The grizzly bear models looked amazing. I mean, that definitely just isn't a reskin. That's a complete new model. It's got the blockier head, the thicker body. Oh, wrong gun. Yeah, and let's get this out of the way. I've been playing Classic like non-stop for the last week, just grinding GMs, doing missions and stuff. So I'll probably make a lot of mistakes as far as that guy was awfully dark. As far as holding my breath and all that, I may end up jumping instead of holding my breath. And hey, Vector, how's it going, man? Glad you could make it. He says color variation to the moose would be just a nice little touch. I agree. That would be pretty cool. And hey, Sean, good to see you roll in. Xander Smiley, he agrees. The Grizzly and the Wolves look amazing. And thank you, Jeremy. He says, don't forget to hit that like button and the sub button. Show Non-Inspirational Gaming some love and go sub to him. And click that link right there to join the Discord. And hey, Mattress Munchkin. Yeah, I'm dying to get at the Plains Bison as well. The Plains Bison looked really good as well. Looks a lot better than the European Bison, and they should be a good bit bigger. There's a 4 over there somewhere. You can see all their...
There should be a couple coming back in. Don't know if one was over to the left slightly behind those trees, but one definitely went over to the right a bit. Okay, there's one. Just in behind that rock to the north.
Well, if you can get that one, I can get this one. Right, I say I can.
He's coming past the rock, so hopefully. Ooh,
I'd rather him
rain
go
shot.
broadside, but let's see. Maybe he will.
Yeah,
He kind of turned around
bit.
there. If he turns again, I'll do a quick count. Yep, here we go. 3, 2.
You go for it.
How do I not have any breath? Or I'm just used to the wobble on Classic probably now. Oh, wow. That was a horrible shot. Don't look at that. That is one thing I love about Classic is they have the... with your weapons, you level them up, and you can get the weapon sway to be like absolutely nothing just from playing with the weapons.
How did I miss that? Wow.
Oh, don't worry. There'll be a lot of bad shooting tonight, I imagine. Just gonna be a little bit rusty in the Call of the Wild. But I'm gonna throw some shots out here at all these. Way out here, because why not? It's not gonna hurt the hunting pressure. Whoa, what happened there? Did it turn right as I shot? Now, see, this is the problem, like Non mentioned in his premiere video. Oh, we got one that's... Oh, there we go. There's that 4.
Running on the spot almost. Slipping on the ice.
We're going to have to, you know, find all these ones that we're shooting here.
Yeah.
It's the only downside to the stands. You just start blasting everything, and then you got to find them all. And hey, Silver Moon, good to see you. Glad you could make it. The ducks were nice, Pete. But in all honesty, the duck model looked gorgeous. I mean, that's a beautiful duck. But they're ducks. So I'm not too excited about those. But I do think they're leaving a big opening for animals they can add. I would love for them to add some kind of sheep, maybe a Sitka deer, some ptarmigan, or some grouse. I mean, there's a lot of room for improvement. But as far as aesthetics, it's, in my opinion, hands down the best looking map that they've released. It's gorgeous. Well, there's that other.
There's a lot of water though. A lot of water on it.
Going for a neck shot on that guy. I don't know where I hit him. Evidently not in the neck. Yeah, there did seem to be a good bit of water. I mean, I don't know. The only downside to, the early announcements and stuff for these maps that they release is, I want to play it now. I don't want to. Don't want to wait. And that's probably what's pushed me to Classic here recently. That, and with the free to pay model. Or free to play, it's it's a hard game not to play.
I haven't been back on it for quite a while, to be honest.
Well, I mean, Flinter did a video on it yesterday. Yeah, let's go try to start picking some of these up. And
okay.
If you do the missions in Classic, you can make a ton of GMs. Like I think it was 36,000 GMs in the last 2 days.
Oh, wow.
And with that, you can buy a couple weapons and stuff like that. I don't have any GMs at the moment because of that. But guys, look at all those animals we shot. And what is that? Maybe almost tier 2 hunting pressure. These stands are awesome. Oh, we got something else out there, but I'm not in the stand anymore, so I really don't want to shoot it.
Yeah, no, I don't know how that affects. You know, it could instantly wipe out a whole zone if you're not careful. I guess.
Right.
Don't know. Don't know how it works exactly.
Oops. See, look at this. I'm making all kinds of mistakes already. We shot this guy with the 338, so no integrity there.
That could be a small problem.
I wonder how many of them I shot that one. I probably shot a lot of them with the 338, in all honesty. You know, the guns in this game look very similar. But we've got tons of animals on the ground, and to be honest, I just need the cash. Because, yeah, I've got a lot more maps to litter with tripod stands, and they cost a lot of money. Well, there we go. We did that one properly. And what did you guys think in chat? What did y'all think about the caribou racks, the antlers on them? Me personally, I think they were a little too small. They went a little too thin on them, much like they did with the elk. And so I wasn't too excited about that. That's the one species on that map that they could just go insane with, because I've seen some crazy caribou racks. What were your thoughts on the caribou, Non?
I didn't mind them. They looked pretty decent, I suppose. But that's the true racks they're putting on, aren't they? So they're not going to look exactly the same as what we've got on this map.
No,
but,
well, and technically they shouldn't.
I agree. Yeah, but I think they did look a little strange, I guess. But I don't know. Until I actually get up, get in the map and start having a closer look. A little hard to tell, sort of thing, from what they showed us. So.
Another one I shot with the 338. All right, Chad.
I don't know which one I shot here, but there's heaps.
I'll just start picking them up, man. I'm not worried about the scores or anything. We'll just start snagging them and try to hope we get them all.
Over here. Oh, that was a golden 801.
Oh, nice.
That you got. Nice one.
A level 4 that was actually a gold. That's impressive.
Yep.
And hey, Quartz, how's it going? Good to see you, man. Hey, Jake
Quartz.
Boggs. Good to see you. It has been a while, man. Hope everything's going good with you. Glad you can make it. But yeah, the caribou racks need improvement. I think they nailed the grizzly bear and the plains bison. Both of them looked awesome. No complaints about either one. The wolves, the models look cool. I just think they need to work on the fur texture a bit. It looked more like, I believe Zaggy said it best, it looks kind of rubbery. But yeah, it's, I don't know, I'm excited. And especially with them saying that the wolves are going to hunt us, that could be really fun. I mean, we've got the lions that are aggressive in Virunga, but they're usually, by themselves. They're loners. That was the one thing that I was disappointed with in the lions, was there wasn't a pride mechanic. But seeing that we have packs of wolves, I mean, just imagine if they're that aggressive, if they come charging at you. We don't have a gun yet. I mean, maybe the Mosin, maybe you could take out a couple in a time to save your life, but I bet we can't. And
I mean, I'd expect one. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I was just going to say, I'd expect a shot from any gun would probably spook them, no?
I would hope so.
That might be, if you don't get an actual shot at them, just shoot in the air and hopefully,
Hopefully, but I mean, look at the lions. The lions, I mean, you can shoot at them, hit them. It doesn't matter. They're still going to run you over.
Yeah, that is tanks, those things.
Right? But I was going to say, hey, Miss Curious, good to see you. And Billy the Kid, how's it going? And yeah, I have not forgot about that 300 mag we're going to be getting. I'm really stoked for that, honestly. That's probably the thing I'm most excited for. Have a bolt action big bore gun. Well, I think I'm going to risk it. If they turn broadside, I'm going to shoot another one of these. Why not?
And Kevin Wallbridge is here as well.
And so is Mr. Frank Venero. Good to see both of you. Glad you could make it. But yeah, I mean, we've all been asking for a bolt-action big bore gun for quite a while now. So I'm glad that they've listened and they're going to give us that. Supposedly, according to the game, it's going to be somewhere between the 338 and the 470. Which, I mean, in my opinion, the 470 is just terrible. So hopefully it's not, you know, towards that end of the spectrum. And look at that little bitty thing.
Yep. I don't know. The 420 does seem to be pretty good now. I haven't used it in a little while, but the last time I did, it was taking down buffalo pretty nice.
Really? Yeah, I have not given it a try in quite a while, and I do believe, I believe Jeremy was telling me on the consoles it's actually pretty good now. So we may have to give that another try sooner than later.
Yeah, yeah.
And Liam White's here. What did I miss? Not too much. Just a little bit of a reindeer slaughter from the tripod stand so far. We probably left one or two out somewhere, I'm sure. Yeah, I see some blood tracks over here.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I spotted everything, but
2550, and yeah, see, I have terrible colors set up for the for Medved, so it's going to be hard to see the tracks. It works great in the wooded areas, but on the white, it's very hard to see. And there you go, Mattress Munchkin. Wow, that's a tongue twister tonight. You're killing me there, Mattress. Says the 470 is definitely good to use on the Xbox, so that's good to hear. We may have to try it out again on PC. Maybe they did some buffing to it. You never know with these developers. They make minor adjustments to the game all the time without telling us, so we've got to kind of play and figure it out for ourselves.
Yep. Maybe this one didn't die.
Maybe not. May have been one of the ones I shot in the foot or something. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, the announcement of the new map has really pushed me towards Classic here lately, just because I can go hunt those animals already in Classic. So I've been enjoying that. And with it being, you know, free to play, if y'all enjoy this game, you know, I recommend giving it a try. It's free to play, and now that you can just spend GMs on everything. What was that? Musk deer. Just a female, though.
Musk deer, yeah.
But now that you can spend GMs to buy everything in the game, it's definitely worth it. And yes, it did, Jeremy. My back was killing me earlier. My son woke up having bad dreams last night, and so of course, you know, he wanted Daddy to lay with him. And so I laid in his small, tiny bed and fell asleep. And when I woke up this morning, I could hardly move. It was rough. And I was in voice chat with a few of the guys earlier talking about the map and just new things coming to Call of the Wild. And apparently Jeremy could hear it in my voice that I was in some pain.
Yeah.
But yes, thanks for that. Doing quite a bit better. And hey, Kermit. I actually played a little bit of Classic with him last night. He joined the server we were on. So good to see you, Kermit.
Nice.
But yeah, that's the other thing I like about Classic as far as multiplayer. You know, I have no problem opening up a map on Classic and letting people come shoot whatever they want, because there's no hunting pressure. There's no need zones. There's no, you know, oh, well, these guys will wreck my map, because it's a fresh spawn every time.
Plus a bear calling.
Yeah, I heard that. I wonder if that's that level 3 that was running around before we got started. I bet it is. But we can take a look and see. And hey, Spooky J, how's it going? Actually might start doing the occasional Twitch stream, doing some Classic and stuff, because I know there's a fair bit of people in the community that really enjoy the Classic. And I've been having a blast on it. Oh, there's more reindeer over there. Good ways out, though. Any decent ones? I think we may have shot at all the decent ones.
Yeah. Well, it could be a different herd, though, so you never know.
Could be. But they're where I want to be anyway. We'll go check out that lake right there to the west. And yes, as Jeremy has said, for those of you, I see Liam's asking me to add me on Xbox. Join the Xbox Club. Jeremy Gaming has put together an Xbox Club for the... Oh, yeah, there it is. For the Xbox players.
Or easy.
Did I hit that?
Yeah, I think... I don't know. It's not going down.
Get back here.
But it sort of looked like you did. Rose up like you would have hit it. So.
Right. Well, if I hit it, I gut shot it. And Mr. ZaggiDK says, thanks for the... Well, you were streaming. You were playing Farming Sim. I didn't want to pull you off your tractor.
When the fields need plowing, that's it. Yeah, don't disturb.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you don't plow the fields and the crops go bad, then you lose your money. You know, I don't want to cost you virtual money. But thanks for coming in and hanging out, Zaggy. Spooky, we do not know a date. They haven't given us a release date yet. But looking at it, it looked pretty well polished, even in that developer build. So
the guy said, "Oh, it's pretty much in his mind. It's 100% ready to go."
Yeah, Pepe. Pepe said it's
Then they crashed.
Yeah,
crashed when he took a shot.
that is true. So I mean, I would say a couple weeks to maybe a couple months. I mean, we'll just have to wait and see. But, you know, they're going to be doing streams on it every week, building up the hype for it. So,
yeah,
that'll be something to look forward to.
Nana Stace is here as well, man.
And Nana Stace, glad you could make it. You got us on the big screen. Did you tell the grandkids to scoot on over? Oh, that's actually a decent looking 3.
That's not bad, yeah.
Kind of on a mission moving though, so we'll keep moving forward, see where they head. And yeah, I would imagine mattress that it'd be around $7.99 for the DLC. That tends to be about the price point they put for their maps. Yeah, and I'm with you, Billy. I can't wait to go after the caribou either. That's the one animal. Really, that's besides the wolf looking a little rubbery. That's the one animal I want to see him do an improvement on. I mean, we saw TK shot that level 4 in stream, and I mean, that should have been a level 3 max. You know, he didn't get integrity or anything on it, so we didn't know the score. But, you know, that should have been a small one, in my opinion. If you just Google, you know, Alaskan caribou, you can see there are some massive, massive caribou. You know, this is the one animal that I think they should just go crazy on, and people would love it. I mean, the diamonds they should blow you away. Look like, you know, how are they holding their head up, in my opinion. That's what I want to see. Just a massive rack. Yep, and the grizzly as well. The grizzly do look great. And hey, Lionel, good to see you. Glad you could make it. Yeah, see, I'm in my classic hunting mode. I'm sitting here crouch walking everywhere. We don't have to do that on Call of the Wild. Just smack me in the back of the head with that Mosin if I keep crouch walking on.
Okay.
Yep, I agree, Billy. Billy says the diamond caribou should have huge tops and giant double shovels. I agree.
Yep.
They should be just massive. And the snow effect, as Big Bubba's saying, that is the coolest feature I've seen them bring to the game. I mean, we watched it go from lush and green to, you know, as the snow started, it slowly accumulated on the ground. And Non said, you know, like, it kind of seems to do that here, but you never get to start off with that lush green, you know, color. It's just always white. So to see that transition is really cool. And it you know, it almost makes you wonder, are we going to start getting more weather effects in the other maps? Oh, they're right there. Or they were right there before they spooked. Let's lay that one down real quick. And go for the cache. I haven't been on Medved. I actually haven't touched Medved since the last time me and Non streamed on here. So who knows what could be on this map.
Yeah, me either. I haven't been back on my Medved either, so in a while.
Well, let's grab this one here. Oh, there's a need zone here. We'll take that. If I don't already have it anyway. Which I doubt I do. That's one thing I've noticed with the last few updates. I've taken a pretty hard hit on my need zones. I don't know about you, Non, if you've been watching them, but Layton, Baronga, all of them, I lost probably solid 25% of my need zones.
Yep. I don't like to talk about it.
And Mr. Engineer just rolled in. He says he's so excited for the Yukon. I'd love snow camo to come with it. I would too. That would be awesome. Oh, what do we got there?
Hey, Mr. Engineer. Mr. Muskie.
Muskie. You brought your 223.
200.
Go ahead and smack that thing. We hadn't shot a musk deer. Oh, behind it. She didn't even notice.
I look like I hit it on this screen. Hit it again. 50, 25. That's dead. I don't know. It looked like I hit it the first time.
Weird. You very well may have, but on my screen it never started running or anything. That was odd.
My screen it was going in slow motion. It was running kind of really.
But that's another thing I wanted to ask you guys. Have y'all noticed more bugs in multiplayer now since the latest updates? I've seen it in some of the streams. There seems to be animals doing some weird things, and I don't know if that's due to just different people's internet issues or what, but if you didn't get to catch G-Man and Flinter stream the other day, he had a moose that looked like it was on a bungee cord, just launching into the air, coming back down, launching into the air. So we may see some pretty funky stuff happen today.
Yeah. I've managed to launch a few moose before. That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, well I remember, was it me and you? We shot that one red deer and sent it into orbit.
Yeah, I think it might have been actually.
And Miss Julia is here. How's it going, Julia? Good to see you.
Hey, Julia.
And Billy the Kid says the mountain caribou should have a max trophy rating of 450 because the world record is 447 inches, not like classic 700 inches. Wow. little musk deer. And yeah, you did hit it the first time. You got it in the stomach the first time and right lung the second time.
Okay.
It just, on my screen, it was not responding to the hit at all.
Yep.
Can we see anything around here while we're in the open? Let's see.
No.
No, not really, huh?
Yep.
There was that bear that I don't think I hit, which was weird.
I think I saw the when they were flying around on that new map, like saying all the water we could do with a canoe. But actually re-watching it, I noticed actually looks like there's quite a lot of crossing areas. It looks quite shallow in a lot of the spots, so it might be fairly easy to get around.
Might be able to just walk right around through it. That would be nice. And then it would still be deep enough for the ducks to land on it and everything. Yeah. And yeah, I've been doing that too, Kermit. Kermit's playing some Timber Gold Trails on Classic, getting ready for the wolves. Speaking of the wolves, I really want. I was bugging TK the other day, and we were in voice chat and telling him, push for a 10mm handgun. We really need a 10mm handgun for this game. A semi-auto to take care of those pesky wolves. And hey, Killa B, how's it going?
Hey, Killa.
And yep, you're right, Billy. They very well could add snowshoe hare to that map in the future. I would rather them add ptarmigan, to be honest, though. If we had to pick one small species to add, I'd like to see some ptarmigan or some grouse. Oh, very nice. Killa B just finished up some fish and chips. Nice. Some fresh cut halibut. Very nice. I haven't had halibut in years. Can't even remember the last time I had it. Speaking of cooking stuff, if y'all haven't seen Non's cooking simulator vid, it's gold. Go watch it. I loved it. I want to see a lot more of those, Non. That was awesome.
Yeah, there's a few more in the pipeline. Gotta get the restaurant up and running first,
Well, cause
it's gonna take a little work.
Well, for those of you who don't know, this man's a real life chef, so he knows what he's doing in the kitchen. So to watch him play a cooking simulator when they nitpick and gripe about some of the things in there, and it kind of sets him off. It's hilarious. It's totally worth the watch. Probably one of my favorite videos he's done recently is that cooking simulator. I got a lot of enjoyment out of it.
Cheers, man. Yeah, the fish was still alive. That's all I can say.
And how about those lemon quarters?
Oh, dude, what the hell? The friggin' customers, man. I tell you what, in that game, they're just as whingy as the ones in real life. How many different ways can you cut a lemon into 4 pieces, you know, and that is not a lemon wedge? Get out of here. Leave. Get out of my restaurant. Go on.
Oh, there's another 4 easy reindeer there to the northwest. Drinking all by its lonesome.
Oh, I see it high, like behind a bush.
Let's go creep up on this guy and see if we can't shoot him. And yep, I wish that the moose that they're putting in the new map, I wish they were Yukon moose, because they should actually be quite a bit bigger than the moose we have in Layton. But, you know, it is what it is. But we'll see. They may even change it when we get true racks for the moose. You know, I know they're trying to get them done for the release of the map. Seem to be pretty tricky to do, I would imagine. So that may not happen. But who knows? You know, all this input and everything that you guys are putting in chat, you know, join the Hunter official Discord. Join you know, the forums and stuff. Let them know. They want to know your feedback, and that's really the only way they can improve on the game is going off the feedback that we give them. So it's important as a community that we let them know exactly how we feel about this stuff. There we go. That should be a full quick kill. See if we can't get a nice gold. I want to try to find a 900s or so to put in the lodge. I don't have any reindeer in the lodge yet.
Yeah, wow. I mean, that 900 level reindeer, I don't even think I've ever had a gold on my map, to be honest.
The reindeer are weird. They're real finicky. I mean, you can... I think I shot probably 50 level 4s and only 2 of them were golds. So you just never know with these guys. And yeah, this one's not going to be a gold. I think it's too small. Oh, I was wrong. An 814. Not bad, but not quite big enough to put in the lodge. Julia's talking about your cooking there.
Yeah, it's like, how the hell did the customer know there's, you know, 1 mil more sunflower oil than it's supposed to be? Like, there's no way in hell they know that.
Right.
It doesn't happen.
Well, you know, unless you've got a bunch of Gordon Ramsay's, you know, bunch of critics in the restaurant.
Well,
maybe they could figure it out. I don't know. I'm no chef. The only thing I can cook on is a barbecue grill. If we're having barbecue, I'll cook away. But other than that, I'm not very much of a cook myself. And hey, Ernesto, good to see you, man. Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with some good barbecue. Can't go wrong. If you don't like barbecue, you're not a proper Texan. It's written down somewhere. I know, I've seen it. Got anything in the woods here hiding around? Let's scan real quick. But yeah, guys, so make sure, you know, all the feedback from watching the streams and everything, make sure you join EW's streams. They do Call the Wild stream every Tuesday on Twitch and YouTube. And I know for a fact they go back and rewatch the streams afterwards, and they read every single one of the comments you guys put in there. So make sure, let them know what you know, what you're feeling, what you think should be changed, and you know, give them some feedback. Because that's what I love about this community. We're all real good at giving them feedback, and you know, doing it in a positive nature. Don't rip them a new one. Just let them know, hey, this stuff looks great, but this could use a little bit of work. Because those guys, they work countless hours to try to make this game as best as they can. And all good, Big Bubba. Go get some rest, bud. Have a good day at work tomorrow. And Kermit, yeah, I'll probably, depending on how everything goes after the stream, I may get on Classic for a little bit tonight. Do some more missions, get some more GMs. Where are we at on the map here? Oh, okay, we can run for a bit, Non. That next lake isn't for a wee bit. Yeah, I agree, Julia. The caribou body model, I think they nailed. It looks great. Ooh, there was a lynx here resting. But the antlers just need a little bit of work for sure. But the body model looked great. I was really impressed with the plains bison and the grizzly bear. Really impressed. Was not expecting, I mean, blown away, honestly. I was somewhat expecting a bit of a reskin of the brown bear with the grizzly bear, and yeah, that's not what it is at all. I mean, it's a completely new model. The claws on that thing, did you notice that, Non? It's got those big 6-inch claws on it. Oh, it's...
Yeah, oh yeah. Yep.
And that's the other thing. I'm curious, are they going to be aggressive? Because if they're aggressive and the wolves are aggressive, that's going to be one of the most dangerous and fun maps to hunt. I'm tripping all over my words tonight.
Should be they should be dangerous, no?
Yeah, they should be.
They are in real life, aren't they?
Oh, they're very dangerous in real life, so I'm hoping they are as well in game. And I mean, technically the bison are dangerous as well in real life.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, I did notice in the beta for tree stands that the buffalo weren't charging. But I haven't been back on to try and find out whether they still charge now after they actually released it.
Huh.
I was a little surprised about. So, whether unless it was just my map. But, yeah, they just stopped. They just kept running away like scared little kids. So.
And hey, Yak Attack, he says the ducks are supposed to be aggressive. It's Alaska. Everything's aggressive in Alaska.
That could work. Dive bombing ducks, that could be fun.
That would be pretty cool, actually. A quack attack, Julia. If Billy says if the Grizzlies are the same as they are in Classic, RIP. Yeah, the Grizzlies are extremely aggressive in Classic. So that very well could be the same way. And yeah, I knew what you meant there, Billy. Typos, I totally get that. Especially when I'm on my phone in the streams, it's hard not to put some typos in there. Even as big as they make our phones nowadays, the keyboards are still too small to type for me.
Hey, Jeremy's saying they've turned, or you mean tamed all the animals, but the male lions, so nothing attacks anymore.
It does seem like they've kind of nerfed the aggressiveness of everything, which I'm personally not a big fan of. You know, they're called Black Death for a reason with the buffalo. You know, they should be very aggressive. And even for me, the lions,
maybe
the lions aren't very aggressive for me. I mean, now, granted, I've heard people say you've got to sneak up to them and, you know, get within a certain distance before they become aggressive. But speaking of aggressive, the wimpiest bear in the game.
There it is.
That's not the color we're looking for. I wasn't even looking for a color. Oh, he's right behind that twig of a tree. Let's see. Go for... it comes to the right of that. Did it just lay down? No.
No, still coming.
See, I'm trying to stand up, and that's different buttons in Classic. I need to adjust my keybinds so they're all the same. Let's see. Oh, there it goes. It sat down.
50.
I was trying to go for
dead.
a heart shot there.
Nana's saying she got attacked by a legendary one yesterday.
Nice. I still haven't got me a legendary yet.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe they tamed him because of the stands. Maybe it bugged out or went really horribly wrong if something tried to charge you while you're up a tree or on a tripod stand or something.
Now, how cool would that mechanic be if the tripod stand saved you from all the other animals, but the buffalo could knock them over while you're in it? That would be awesome.
That I could see some major glitches happening there.
They launch you into the next map.
300 meters across the map. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Did we shoot directly between both lungs and only catch the liver? Hey, I'll take it, though. Only the liver shot, and we still got 94% quick kill. It's not bad.
All right. Oh, she took 4 shots on it. Oh no!
Oh,
So I guess you didn't get the integrity.
yeah, I'm guessing it wasn't a diamond there. Yep, the bear on Medved used to be a lot more aggressive as well, and they're not really
Yeah,
aggressive at all.
yeah. You shoot that, and it would have normally they would charge you, wouldn't they? But I don't. Yeah, to be honest, I don't even think I've been charged in one.
I don't think they
Wow,
charge
back
anymore.
months.
Yeah.
No, I think so.
That's the other thing.
But then who knows?
Let's go.
Sorry, go on.
Let's go left here a little bit. That's all I was gonna say.
Oh, okay.
We're kind of going
But
in between
maybe
the
too
two
many
lanes.
people were complaining about getting run over by buffalo, so they nerfed them. Or it could be, like I say, there's something to do with stands. Just don't know.
Well, that's
Like you say, they tweak things and they never tell you. So, and there's no reason why.
yep. And I would honestly lean towards they probably nerfed them because people were complaining about it, and I don't know. I mean, there's got to be challenges to the game besides just the hunting aspect of it. You know, there needs to be some realism in the fact that grizzly bears are aggressive. You know, there's a level 2 musketeer right there and on.
Okay, we've got trees in the way at the moment. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how hard it would be them to put a switch maybe in the options so you could turn on aggressiveness or turn it off. You're not an option.
Doesn't the
I'm
elk
guessing it
collar
would
bring
only
them
be
in?
like a.
I believe it does.
You don't know. You got the elk collar with you.
Yep. Because I think it calls in the musketeer with whose deer. I don't remember. And yeah, I agree, Quartz. It's a shame when they nerf the aggressiveness. And maybe I should duck back into this tree a little bit, so I'm not standing out in the open here. There we go. Yep, and the elk collar does work for him if you have whose deer, says Quartz. Thanks for that. And Killbee says 20 likes and 25 watching. Make sure to drop a like if you like what you're watching. Thanks for that, Killbee.
I don't see him.
He's in that
hiding
group
in
of
those
trees there.
trees. Yeah.
Let me give him a couple more calls. Oh, wrong one. And hey, Sean Conley Gaming, how's it going, man? Good to see you. Where are you at, buddy? Non's got something special for you. Just poke your head out.
Yep. Yeah, just say hello. A free gift.
Oh, and thanks for that, Quartz. Yeah, we just rolled over 1,300 subs on the channel. Big shout out to Mr. ZaggiDK. Me and him, if you hadn't seen it, it's worth a watch. Me and him did a quick little video talking about the new map. And so big shout out to Mr. Zaggy for that. That was good times. And I keep meaning to have him out here more often, but, you know, I forget to invite him, and I think, oh, well, you know, it's 4 in the morning or 3 in the morning. He's probably asleep, but Zaggy, he doesn't sleep. The only time he sleeps, I think, is when his kid comes over and she makes him take a nap.
I don't think this thing's coming in, man.
I don't think so either. Oh, wait.
That's way over there now. What?
It's right there. If you can see that, I just lit
it
up. Thing snuck right by us. 5075, 2550.
It's going down. I don't think that was fast enough, though.
It's going to be real close. If not, it'll be about, I bet, 98%, something like that. That was pretty quick.
Yep.
Yep, and you're right, Quartz. Zaggy he's awesome. He always takes time to help out the smaller channels. He truly cares about this community. And he's a huge part of it. I don't know what state this community would be in without him. So,
yep.
Big shout out to Mr. Zaggy and Mr. Flinter as well. Let's go see what you scored on that one. Mind if I pick him up?
Yeah, no, go for it.
You did get a 100% quick kill and an 829.
Oh,
very nice.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Those fangs. Nice. When are we getting True Fang? When is that coming? Have some.
Could they do that? How is that, you know, going sideways?
Right.
Some tooth, you know.
Some have no teeth.
Like,
Some
how
have
on earth
only
are they gonna
one.
do that? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how they'd do that. It'd be pretty funny if they did, though. And that's right. Without Zaggy, there'd be no Zag tactics.
Aren't they? They're supposed to be getting rid of that, though, aren't they? I heard rumors about. Is
I
bit of a
believe.
shame.
I believe they have talked about removing it. Some of the people over there feel it's a bit of an exploit. I don't know. I mean, I'm on the fence about it. It's pretty handy. At the same time, not using the exact weight gives you a little more, you know, a little more of that excitement of not knowing for sure on the animals.
Yeah.
But hopefully what they're doing is they're transitioning it to where the trophy, the main score of the animal is more about the trophy rating and less about the weight. Because, you know, let's face it, in real life, you can have a big, fat, old buck that doesn't have a big rack and doesn't score very well compared to a lighter, younger buck. So I believe it should be all based off of the rack size and the trophy rating on the rack size. That's right, they are. Billy says...
Mattress.
Oh, true fur?
Squirrels with true tails.
Hey, that would be kind of cool. You know, some of them have big old fluffy tails. Some of them just have just the bone of the tail, no hair on it.
Just a stick.
But that is something I would like to see more small game, and not just birds, you know, not just ducks and stuff. I want to see more, you know, some, I mean, ptarmigan are birds, of course, but I'd like to see some, you know, maybe minks or, you know, something. And if you're gonna vent for just a second, if they're gonna put beavers in here that take out our dang tree stands, at least give us the option to shoot them. At least put actual beaver models in the game so we can shoot them and get revenge. Because, yep. Apparently they like to take out your tree stands now.
Yeah, I think I got one felled. Yes, not yesterday, day before when I came out of the game. It's on the. I logged back in for 1 second to check me lodge, and it said one of your things has been felled by a beaver. I was like, oh, great. I've got to try and find out which one it was, and yeah, awesome.
And that's another animal looking at, well, wherever that lynx went, behind the brush there. That would be a cool animal for them to add to add some bobcat or something. I'd love to see that. Make, you know, they're a little bit bigger than the lynx, I believe. It'd be cool to have bobcat in that area.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Behind us.
Female musk deer. But yeah, I think a lot of people would agree, you know, some... Sorry, I just read Corch's comment. He said, have you been talking to Critter too much? Anybody in the Call of the Wild community that's in any of the Discords, y'all know who Critter Getter is. He's a pretty bright young man that is full of ideas for this game and is always throwing them out there, whether we want to hear them or not. And yeah, he's got some pretty good ideas, though. I'll give him that. Well, I may shoot that lynx if it quits running. There's a musk deer over there if you want to shoot at that. Oh, of course it went in the brush.
Oh, yep.
I can't see that lynx anymore. Maybe it'll come out on the other side of those trees there. We can shoot the Wolverines and not the Diamond King Wolverine in Discord. Yeah, Wolverine does have a ridiculous amount of diamonds. I've actually, if you want to catch Mr. Wolverine in action, he streams with Gator Wrestler 303 on Twitch quite often, almost every night. You'll quite often catch me in there hanging out as well. And yeah, Wolverine has a ridiculous amount of diamonds both on Xbox and PC. All right. Well, there's that lynx. I'm gonna try to put a bullet in it. Nice. Mosin works great on the lynx. Oh, what is that running?
Yeah.
Was that a musk deer? Probably so.
Yeah, I couldn't see it. It was behind the trees and stuff. Oh, there we go.
Sorry.
Nice.
Just wanted to lay her down. And what's this? Talking about a long bow and 10 grain arrows. Oh, bow hunting ants.
Yeah. I think Julia's got that one in the bag, I'm afraid, Courts.
Right.
But I think I'm sure you give her a run for the money, but yeah. I don't know. Money's on Julia, sorry.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you there, Non. There's that one. Let's run over here and grab this lynx. But yeah, I'm actually a little bit of real life news for everyone. I'm going out of town, out of the country actually next Wednesday. I leave early in the morning and won't be back till the following Monday, so there will not be a stream next Wednesday at all. I may, if I can, try to do a stream Tuesday to make up for it. Do it, you know, a day early. So make sure you're tuned into the Discord or subscribed and got that bell icon hit so that you will be notified when we go live. We may even try it on Twitch. I don't know. We know I want to get some Twitch stuff going. Not going to use it a whole lot, but once the school year starts back up and my boy's back in school, probably going to start using Twitch for quite a few streams. Killbee says this news is unacceptable. Well, you know, if I knew they had good internet where I'm going and didn't have to pay a ridiculous amount of shipping on my computer, I'd take my computer with me and stream down there. But this thing weighs like 90 pounds, so it would be quite expensive to ship.
Yeah.
10 grain reminds me of the bow I made when I was a kid that launched wooden skewers. That's pretty awesome. I could see a young Julia shooting wooden skewers at stuff. That's why she's so good with the recurve. Makes sense.
Yeah.
What'd you hear?
Male lynx. Track's going that way, 30 to 39.
So not a monster. We'll let him go.
Nah.
And that would be pretty cool, Billy, if they have the, when the lynx are eating. I mean, not the lynx, sorry. The grizzly bears. Have them grabbing salmon out of the water or something. That would be pretty cool.
Yep.
What I want to know is, are they gonna... grizzly bears are scavengers, but they will hunt if they're hungry enough. Are they gonna be, you know, how are the other animals gonna react to both the grizzly bears and the wolves? You know, are they going to pay them no attention? Or are the wolves going to be, you know, like the pumas and be chasing stuff all around the map? You know, see a big herd of caribou just taking off across the map in front of you and a pack of wolves chasing them. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, but is that going to be, like a lot of people complained about lions, didn't they?
They did.
Not lions, sorry, pumas scaring stuff off on Fernando, you know, so that was...
That's true.
I don't know how that one would go down. It would look cool, but...
It would look very cool, but yeah, I don't know how they, how it would be received by majority of the community. Where are we at here? Okay. Coming up to the railroad tracks.
Oh, that was a thing they mentioned. They got a train on that map, eh? On the new map.
It's got a railroad track, but I don't know if there's an actual train on it. I didn't catch that part. I did see them flying through the tunnel. Train. Well, they were flying through the tunnel and talking about being on the train.
yeah, because the developer guy said, "Oh, yeah, we got a train," and then Tree Kiwi was going, "Okay, he was giving that away as a surprise."
Huh? Well, maybe they do. That'd be kind of cool.
well, you know, going to be trying to get run over by a train. Everybody will be standing in the middle of the tracks, waiting for.
Oh, well, that would be interesting. I wonder what kind of game-breaking mechanics we could figure out with that. Trains and ATVs and bears and.
Well, yeah.
No, I mean, you've seen the antics we've had on Varonga with the four-wheelers and that cliff that launches you out.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So who knows? And hey, Dylan, he says, I finally made it. Well, at least you made it. And so, yeah,
Hey,
apparently Pepe did leak a train on accident. Well, thanks for that, Pepe. Nothing, I don't mind when they have people on the stream that, you know, leak more information than they should. I quite appreciate it. That's one of the reasons I like it when Graham streams with them, because Graham, TK will be a little more secretive than Graham. Graham will kind of either tell you this is what it is, or he'll say I can't talk about it. Whereas TK, you know, he's a little more mysterious.
Yeah, it could be a story mission with the train. Who knows?
Very well could be. And see, that's one thing I don't know. Let's do a poll in chat real quick. Press put a 1 if you enjoy the story modes and the story missions in the game, or press 2 if you could care less whether they're there or not. Because me personally, besides the money you get from the missions, I could care less about the story missions. You know, for me it's a hunting game, so I don't really mess with the story missions. I don't think there's a single map that I have completed all the story missions on. What about you, Non?
Yeah,
what are your thoughts on them?
Yeah, well, I haven't completed any of the full missions on any of the maps either. But I've got to say, I think Africa probably had the best start off with the first few missions.
Mm-hmm.
The storyline based on that. I did kind of play those through. That was pretty good. But other than that, yeah, I'm not overly fussed. And normally it's just the mission pops up saying, "Oh, shoot a yote here," and you know, it's complete because I just shot a yote in the right area. But other than that, I don't go out deliberately trying to find missions and complete them. So
right. Okay, well, the chat seems to be about the same. A few more 1s than 2s, but so it seems more people like them than dislike them.
Yep. Then everybody's got different play styles, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody, you know, some people do like a good story, and then other people don't, and they just get on with the game, sort of thing.
Now, if they were,
I mean, I
do wish there was a mission tree, kind of like Classics missions tree is. Those are missions, you know, that I enjoy. You know, it's but it's not, you know, go pull up these snares here, or like in Parque Fernando, that one to me was the worst. That lady never shut up. That was the first time oh yeah, same here. I mean, it was, I think, 10 minutes. She was just babbling, and I was like, okay, I gotta mute this. I can't deal with this lady. Yeah. So, like, those are kind of annoying, but the there were some missions that I did enjoy, though, of the ones I've done. And yeah, there you go, Quartz, her telenovelas stories talking about some soap opera, that stuff was a little, I don't know, I could have done without all that, personally.
Next Gen Outdoors just popped in to say hi, but he can't stay, so.
All good, Next Gen. Thanks for popping in. And yeah, see, Julia switched the missions off quite early in the game. Yeah, I'm glad there is an option to turn them off as well, Julia. I guess we'll go shoot this little small moose here. There's another one over there. We'll shoot this moose and then we'll work our way around, see if we find anything else. There's a few meese around the lake at the moment.
Yep.
Yak Attack says the classic 243 is trash. They won't let you kill elk with it. The 243 is kind of a small caliber for elk. But I believe, if I'm not mistaken, you can get them with the 12 gauge slugs. and you get that free with Classic, so there's always that option. Alright, we're about 150 from him. Let's make sure we actually have the 338. We do. And go for the double long.
Yep. You should die.
I swear the moose with the double long, I swear it feels like they run the longest. Like I'm always like, is that full quick kill? Because I've had some issues with the 338 lately. I'm not gonna lie. I wish I had it recorded, but I shot a moose at, I think it was 79 meters, and it only gave me penetration for single long, and I didn't even hit the shoulder blade. So I've had some letdowns with it. But that's the other reason I'm looking forward to that 300 bolt action. I think that gun's going to be great. Plus the ability to have multiple shots. You know, right now it's somewhat difficult to get the reload in with the 338 and take another animal, you know, while they're on the run. Oh, wow, that's a gold. That's pathetic. I mean, I'll take the gold, but yeah, that shouldn't be a gold. That's a little boy. Thought I saw something out on the ice. It's not.
Yep.
Thought it was a bear. You're wearing your woolies. It looked like a bear.
I'll go down this side if you want.
Yep, sure.
We just want to go down the middle. Okay.
Yeah, I'll hug the left side, you hug the right. See what we can find. So far, I'm just seeing female oos. And there's the man, Mr. Flinter. How's it going? How was the farm sim stream with Zaggy? Yeah, that was a sad gold Killabee, you're right. Let's go for a run. I've got to remember, in this game, you can run around. It's not like Classic. Classic, you run and you won't see a single thing.
Yeah.
Literally, if another developer came and took the best of both worlds and made a new game, I think that would be awesome. I like the, I don't know, there's so many mechanics that I really like that Call of the Wild has that Classic doesn't, and vice versa. So I'm hoping that, you know, they did say eventually everything will be coming, you know, a lot of the things anyway that's in Classic will be coming to Call of the Wild, but I think the mechanics are still going to be Call of the Wild mechanics. I think they're just going to bring, when they say that, I think they're just speaking of, you know, amount of maps, amount of guns and equipment and stuff like that. But I don't see them changing the mechanics of Call of the Wild. And Billy says, "Oh my God, it's Flantro." Another female moose. Bunch of female moose, that's about it.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything over here.
Bears on that side, towards the end. There's usually, I think.
Oh, there's one just pulled out. Yeah. Oh, there's one in the long grass, standing up, looking at me.
Yeah, that's usually where the bears are, for me anyway. But yeah, that was part of our reasoning for going out on this map. One, we haven't been on Medved in quite a while, and two, you know, it's like the Yukon once, you know, during a certain time of the year when everything's covered in snow. But I think the caribou body models look a lot better than the reindeer we have in this game, or in this map. They did really good on the body models. I just want to see them work on the racks a little bit. And they said they hand drew most of the racks for the caribou. I don't know. Maybe they used a Sharpie fine point, you know, and that's why they're so thin. Maybe switch to a normal Sharpie. But other than that, I think, you know, add a little bit of mass to them, a little more size, and I think the caribou will look really good. I'm not seeing nothing really very impressive, so maybe we'll shoot this female just to shoot her, just to make something fall. Bring her head up, see if we can get the heart from this angle. Nope. What? I didn't even get a lung? Are you kidding me? Stupid moose. And I didn't hit that shot either. Wow. Making all the good shots today. And hey, Tim, how's it going? Glad you could make it.
Hey, Tim.
Let's go see where we hit this thing. She's not going to go down anytime soon, so we don't have to worry about that. Should have just been a
I'm not seeing anything over here except that one bear that ran away. Pretty empty.
Oh, there we go. At least there's a male moose. Yeah, my medved has never been very great. The best spot on my medved was what me and you used to call Moose River, and I don't know what they did to Moose River, but it's just a river now.
Yeah, pretty much. All the need zones were gone from down there when I went last look.
And Quartz is doing his daily plug for Sea of the Thieves. He's looking for some buddies to play with on there. They've made a lot of changes to the game, Quartz, and I hadn't even checked them out, honestly. Hit the game, and see, this is my problem with games and how they are nowadays. Is, you know, they don't just release something, you know, with everything there. They release a game that needs a little bit more, you know, and then they add to it and add to it. Well, I jumped on the game when it first came out and played so much of it that, you know, I kind of had my fill. You know, I don't know, maybe if I revisited it, I'd get another, you know, love for it and enjoy playing it again. But I don't know, I kind of got burnt out on it. And it's, even though there's new content, for me, it's hard to revisit a game once I'm burnt out on it.
Ah, you got a few male moose down here, man.
Nice. Any decent ones?
Couple of fours.
Yeah, I got one.
One sort of heading up, and there's one there behind that rock there, yeah, where you're looking. And there was another one just off to your left somewhere ahead of you, up there.
Oh, wow, yeah.
My northwest.
Two of them side by side.
Two, actually, there.
That one looks like the best one, though. Oh, and here's that moose I wounded.
Yeah, Goliath is here as well. Hey, Goliath.
What are these moose doing? Look, they're like right here next to me. Stupid moose. See, this is where that 300 would come in handy. You know, being able to have that bolt action. We could take a couple of these guys.
Yeah.
Blind shot in the dark. Don't know if we hit it or not. The highlight went away.
That kind of looked like you hit the ground in front of the moose or something.
Look, he was behind this, and we shot this. Wow, we're just making all the good plays today. Come on, guy.
A little tiny four down here. There's another four. He's running.
There's fours everywhere. You know, what I think we might do, Non, since I think I do have another one on me, they should come back because we're still in the time for the need zones. And I would like to have a tripod stand right here anyway. If I can place it somewhere. There we go. They just jump up in here and give them a few calls, see if we can get them to come back.
Okay.
And yeah, Billy, I don't think so. Billy's saying that he hopes the 300 is not the sound that they heard in the stream. But I think even TK mentioned that he believes it's probably just a placeholder sound. Because it did sound just like the 270. So I believe that's just a placeholder sound. Oh, I think that's a bugged out moose right there. Can't spot her and she's just running in place. Hopefully that doesn't happen to our other ones coming back. But look at this. vantage point we get with these tripod stands. These are just awesome.
I'm not really seeing any of the moose.
They're starting to come back now. I've got the 4 right, or one of the 4s right here in front of me.
Oh,
right there's one of them.
Oh yeah.
And see, now we're high enough so we can see if we're shooting him or shooting a rock.
They do seem to like get pretty close as well, don't they?
Oh yeah.
Got a reindeer coming in too. Great.
Yeah, little 3. I wonder where the rest of them are. They're usually not by themselves. So how has everyone been liking the stands? I think I haven't used the tree stands much. I probably should have grabbed some for this map because this is probably the best map for the tree stands. But I've really been enjoying the tripod stands. They're awesome. I don't really want to go for a hard at this angle, but we got it. Let's see. They shouldn't go very far. I mean, it seems to be that, you know, they'll run 150 meters or so and then turn around and come right back. What you got out there, Non? Anything on that side of the lake?
Nah, nothing.
Yeah.
Pretty empty down here.
There's another moose feed zone there.
Even on my map, they all seem to sort of congregate over on that side and down in this bottom corner.
We still got all those over there, but those are all just females, and that one pathetic male that's somewhere over there. It's a 3, but it's a tiny 3. That one. So that should be a level 2. A no mate, as we call them sometimes. But see, look, they're already coming back. I mean, what has it been? 30 seconds, a minute maybe since we took that last shot?
Yep.
And they're already all coming right back. So we'll sit here and... Oh, wrong color. Sit here and make a little bit of money real quick. Court says he's only had one problem with the tripod stands. I keep destroying entire herds of animals, so now my hotspots are empty. Yeah, that's something me and Non talked about last stream. It does seem like the respawns have changed quite a bit. You know, it used to be a few months back, it would seem like a 3 or 4 day cycle till your animals returned. But it seems to be, I haven't got to play with it much, but Non, I believe, what'd you say it was being more like a week
I
or
reckon
so?
somewhere, yeah, almost like 5 to 7 days. Some occasions, it's what it seems like. Pretty drastic different.
Yeah, compared to what it used to be, for sure.
Yeah.
What? Caleb says I'm level 63. There's no way, bud. 60 is max level, unless you're hacking. And hey, John Pat, how's it going? But yeah, level 60 is max level for this game. So if you're at 63, something's not right. Oh, they're all going over there, huh? I think they're coming to you, Non, actually. They're acting like they were.
Okay.
What is that one doing? Did you shoot that one? Or no, it just spooked
I
me.
did. I harpooned it with an arrow, but it's it looks sad, but it didn't drop anything. So I don't know what it's doing.
Well, I don't see that level 4 coming back, but here comes that reindeer. So maybe it's just now fixing it. Oh, there it is. It's coming back. It was just taking its time. I'm not going to shoot him while he's running all stupid on those rocks. You never know what they're going to do there. Oh, Let's see if we can mess this one up. I think we dropped it. Yeah, I didn't see it run off, so maybe we got lucky. Got 2 heart shots in a row. She goes broadside. We'll take a shot on her too. Oh. See, that's what I said about that rocks. You never know. They'll take that slight little turn. And then you'll mess up a shot. Well, let's do some antler rattling since there are reindeer in this area. Maybe there's more just hiding. But that one stays right there. Turns and broadside. Thank you. Oh. Nope, go back broadside. And my day was pretty good, Liam. How was your day? And Tasmaniac77 says, I've spent a little over 600,000 on tree and tripod stands. Went from 850K to just over 250. But I've made back about 70K so far. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I've got a little more money than that, but I started off with almost 2 million and spent down to like 400,000. And yeah, I'm almost back up, getting close to 1 million again. But I mean, they're worth the investment in my opinion. I mean, if you watched Non's premiere, you know, he slaughtered I don't know how many elk from that tripod stand, and then just that one quick little hunt, that tripod stand paid for itself and then some. So
yeah.
Oh yeah, Quartz, that's a touchy subject there, but I'll ask him.
What's that?
He wants to know if you've heard anything on any updates on the good internet.
Oh no. Apparently, I can get it. It's available here, but I can't actually get it until 3 to 6 months down the track. Is the company that installs the fiber or whatever is that far behind? So yeah,
that's
not on the near future horizon at this second. So,
and that's just that's wild. That I mean, do y'all only have one provider then for fiber, or one installation company?
Yeah, as far as that's what I think it is. It's called the NBN, so it's them. They're the ones that are so far behind, and then the actual phone companies are the ones that are going to provide it. But all they would do is come in and give you a modem and turn it on, essentially.
Right.
The actual NBN is the one that has to run the cables and put I don't know, some box on the wall or something. And
Yep.
yeah,
I've got that little box.
There's only one of them doing it, and they obviously don't have enough staff to cover the whole country. So,
well, yeah. that's
gotta wait.
That's crazy. I mean, there's multiples where I live, multiple companies that do the fiber installs.
Okay, yeah, not over here. But I mean, I've had every single phone company putting through things in the letterbox saying you can now have NBN right now. Join us. I'm like, no, because
I tried.
I've still got to wait. It doesn't who I go with, basically.
And Tim Kent says, "Welcome to Australia's national broadband network, Non."
Oh yeah, it's just an absolute. I can't use these words on the internet, so I won't. Beep 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 beep. Mess.
Yeah, it sounds like it, man. Well, hopefully they get that done sooner than later, because I'm ready to be a guest feature on a non-stream.
Oh man, yeah. Oh, there's a massive waiting list, I tell you.
Well, we may move on from this area now, because I think I've shot just about everything besides all the females. But I'm going to leave that tower stand there. I think that's in a decent location. And Tasmaniac says on Varonga, I've got a location where I killed 17 Cape buffaloes and a couple other species. Immediately made back 25K. Very nice.
Nice.
Ah, well, apparently we didn't get all those reindeer back there, Non. My consec just fell. Good thing these were only golds and no diamonds.
Yeah.
They would have been golds anyway if our consec was good. Ah, yep, Julie's agreeing with you. The one wholesaler, multiple retailers, but the installations have been very slow on the rollouts.
Yep. Yeah, I blame the government. Their fault. So.
And yeah, would love to have Ptarmigan, Billy. I think Ptarmigan would be an awesome addition. I mean, they could even put Ptarmigan on this map. Why not? Give Medved a little bit of love. Give us some Ptarmigan. Some Snowshoe Hare even. You know, Arctic Fox. There's a lot of things they could add to this map. I just don't know if they're going to. You know, it's been so long that Medved's been out and they hadn't done anything to it yet. I don't know if they're ever going to, honestly.
Doesn't feel like it, does it? Unless they decide to put wolves on.
Yeah.
Are you saying? But, you know.
I don't know. I mean, I just feel like Medved and Hirsch, they've had so much time to do something to it. If they were going to, I would think they would have done it by now. But you never know. You never know. Well, that guy was...
Cheers for the offer there, Tim. Because he's got great internet in a spare room.
Oh, there you go. Well, I think we've somewhat cleaned out this lake here.
Yeah, everyone's left the area now.
Where should we go? Let's jump over here.
Hey, Quit Bike.
Hey, Quit Bike. Glad you can make it. Liam says my game is a mess. No good animals on it. Oh, that's unfortunate. Just gotta get out there. They're somewhere, but. Tasmaniac says, watch DD33's video about placing the stands and let the fireworks begin. I hadn't seen that one. I might have to go watch that. Billy says, go to the crater. We might do that. The crater has never... Oh, there was literally reindeer right behind us where we spawned in.
Wow, that's pretty close to the...
Outpost.
Outpost?
The crater's never really been good for me, honestly.
Zone.
Oh, there he goes running. It was only that one by itself, I believe.
Okay. Wind's blowing directly at him as well. So.
Yeah. But the crater, literally, I think I've killed one female moose and one female musk deer out of the crater. And that's all I've ever seen down there. I know other people like Flinter and Zaggy, they've had good luck with the crater. But me personally, not so much.
Yeah, I think I've had a couple of bear and maybe a male moose. That's about it. Nothing special, though.
Yeah, same. It's a dead zone for me.
But I got to say, last time I came down here, I didn't have anything either.
I think last time me and you came down here, we didn't have anything.
Yeah.
But we got to check it. And that's just it. With the way the mechanics are in the game now, you've got to build your own maps up with your need zones. You know, the multiplayer stacking, you know, only works if you're hosting now. And I don't play Medved very often, so it's probably my own fault that this map is as dead as it is. But, you know, then you've got maps like Hirschfelden. My Hirschfelden, I've played quite a bit more than this, and it's about the same, so... I think it's just the populations on these maps. They're just not as dense as the other maps. I mean, I think that's one reason everybody loves Varonga so much. It's jam-packed with animals, and you can see them from a long ways away.
Oh, yeah. Great money maker, that map.
It is. It really is. Oh, yeah. I think we're going to have nothing here again, huh?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just going to run through the middle of it
until I hear a
tracks
call down here, but yeah.
Check behind us. Don't see nothing there. The reindeer just want a warm place to sleep. And DD is a legend. I've been watching DD for a long time. He's great entertainment. You know, we all play the game a little bit different. And yeah, DD definitely plays it different than others. but he puts out some great content, and he's very consistent with it. So I'm a DD fan. I'll admit it. I watch a lot of his material. Actually, did a stream with DD on his channel. It's been a while now. Me and him have both have health issues since we've done a stream together, but wouldn't be surprised if we do another one together at some point or another. John says, when I first got the game, I couldn't figure out how to change maps, so I played Hirsch for like 2 months. Oh man, that had to be rough. Varanga and Layton are probably the only 2 maps that I could play consistently, and not. I mean, I'd still get tired of them, of course, but it would take a lot longer for me to get tired of those 2 maps versus the others. Parquet, it's a good map, but I feel there's something wrong with it. The diamonds are way too easy. They're everywhere, and I think that's because of the lodge missions where you have to get a diamond. I mean, it almost requires them to raise the, diamond spawns on that map. So because of that, I'm not as big a fan of Parquet. I mean, for instance, I went on there the other day and I had 2 diamonds down before I could get Konchek. So, literally shot a diamond teal, went looking for a Konchek, and shot a diamond axis. So it's
not bad for a Konchek, I suppose.
No, not at all. But I mean, it's that's just, I don't know. I remember, and I know Non does, and I know a lot of you in chat. I remember back when diamonds were rare. I mean, you got a diamond and your heart about stopped. And it's still that way on some of the maps, but on Parquet, it doesn't give me that same thrill, that same excitement of getting a diamond on that map anyway.
I gotta say, when I first started playing this game, I didn't even know diamonds existed.
Yeah, and a lot of us didn't. We didn't know what diamond, gold, silver, what all that was. It was just a hunting game, and we were running out hunting. And then, people like Flinter and DD and Zaggy and, everyone, they figured out, these are the better animals. These are what you're looking for. And so I'm sure in the very, very beginning, I'm sure we all messed up a lot of really nice animals, and we had no idea.
Oh, probably, yeah. Pump 4 or 5 shots into it, no worries. Not even thinking about it.
And that's the other thing, integrity, all that stuff. We all had to figure all that out. That was kind of the fun thing about this game, and the way the developers are is they don't just say, here's a how-to playlist, this is what you do, this is what you don't do. So at times it can be frustrating, because we've got to go out there and test it and figure it out for ourselves. But in the long run, I appreciate the devs being that way, because it makes it a little more mystery to the game, a little more fun.
I gotta say, I watched a video a couple of weeks ago of some guy starting out, fresh off the, fresh start on the game. Never played it before on Layton.
Mm-hmm.
And the little dock where you start, that little jetty thing.
Yeah.
Is it Doc? Is the voice? I can't remember. It's on Layton. I think it is. He said, make sure you're going for double lung and heart shots. So they actually did say to shoot for those things, which I don't
remember that. I don't remember
neither
them.
do I. That's what I thought. So I think maybe that's something that's new. I don't know. If someone's got a fresh game and they're about to go and try it, maybe have a look. See if he says anything at the beginning.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't remember them saying.
Yeah.
I mean, but we're talking, it was, over a year and a half, almost 2 years ago now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I think the game came out 2.5 years ago, and I was a little behind everybody. I didn't get it right at release. Actually, Flinter was the first, if I remember right. Flinter was the first. Flinter and DD, I don't remember which one was first, but they were the first content creators I found on the game. And they're the reason I picked it up. I was like, this game is awesome. You know, the graphics are beautiful. Yep. It's a good hunting simulator. You know, as good of a simulator as we would want. You know, nobody wants a true simulator. It would be boring. You know, we'd be running around for days on end and may not even see an animal if it was a true simulator. Much like the fishing games. You know, none of the simulators out there are really true simulators unless maybe you're talking about racing games.
Yeah, yep.
Because let's be honest, it would be boring. And this is blowing my mind that there's not a single animal out on the ice. There's usually always something on the ice.
Yeah, see, I think they changed that a little bit as well. They don't come out here anymore, or not as many.
That's very
Every
possible.
time I've been down here, I've never found anything.
Well, if we turn to the right here, once we get past this little edge and there's nothing, we're going to fast travel out of here. We may have to just go find where they moved them to.
Yeah.
And we've seen that with all the maps, really. You know, we saw it with the whitetail. You know, every time they do some updates, it seems they may shift around the areas the animals hang out. And John says he got it because it's really only the only hunting game for PS4, and hunting sim sucks. Yeah, I've heard a lot of bad reviews on hunting sim.
I was going to say, yeah, when I found Classic, God, going back 8-9 years now or something, that I was blown away by that game. I thought that was the best hunting sim game out at the time, to be honest.
See, and I wasn't a PC gamer back then. You know, I wish I would have been. I wish I would have known about Classic all those years ago. Oh, well, I don't know. I take that back because I probably would have spent thousands of dollars on the game, and now it's free to play. So maybe I'm glad I found it when I did.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not a bad idea there, Billy. Let's go to the crater. Maybe it's changed. You know, they moved all these spawns around. So let's go check out the crater. Who knows, maybe we'll have a diamond laying in there.
All right, sounds like a plan.
And Tasmaniac says DD is the reason I picked it up as well, and I still watch his content even when it's boring and he's acting like he just started playing the game. Yep, I get that. Let's see, we need to go to the west. I don't normally come at the crater from this side. I usually come from the other side, but it's worth a try. And Mr. Jeremy linking the Discord again. Thank you very much, sir. Be sure and go ahead and check out the Discord if you haven't already, guys. There's always somebody in there looking to play. Mr. Jeremy Gaming himself is a great guy, always willing to help out new players, veterans alike. He plays on Xbox, so if you guys are looking for somebody to hunt with, I'm more than, you know, I'm sure he would be more than happy to play with a lot of you guys. And I don't mind playing with people either when I do get on the Xbox. I just don't get on the Xbox fairly often. My son's actually been playing it here lately, so if you see my profile up on Call of the Wild on the Xbox, more than likely it's my son running around shooting at stuff. I've gotten lucky he hasn't accidentally reset the game yet, or reset my save file. But he enjoys. He's still a little young to understand and figure it all out. But I was shocked. I turned it on, let him go loose on Leighton, and he came running downstairs and said, "Daddy, come look, come look." And he had 2 rabbits and a deer down. So I was quite impressed with that, actually, being as he just turned 5. So I was like, "Hey, you're a better hunter than some of the people I know."
So when are you going to get him his first 22?
He's actually already got it. I haven't taken him to the range to shoot it yet.
Oh, yeah. Fair enough.
He's very, I mean, like all young boys, you know, they like the whole, you know, pretending to be cops and robbers and all that stuff. But he's very conscious of gun safety. That's something I instilled on him from a very young age. You know, guns are they're not a toy. They're a tool, and it's not something you know, pull out and show off to your friends. And you know, it's something that all parents, I believe, should teach their children, whether they have firearms in their house or not. You know, you need to teach them to have respect for them, and that, you know, they're not a toy. And while they are super cool and fun to go out and shoot, you know, there's a time and a place for it. And Sean, what's going on? Another Sean, good to see you. He says, first I've ever seen co-op in this game. What do you mean? What do you mean? Are you saying first stream you've seen with 2 people playing, or what do you mean? Please
What does he mean?
Elaborate.
First game, 2 people actually cooperating, and not just a multiplayer where everybody's just running around annihilating the map.
Oh,
all different areas.
Quite possibly.
Maybe he means that.
Well, if you are new here, Sean, I'm blind as a bat, but I can take a decent shot. And Mr. Non, we call him Eagle Eye Non, so he helps me out, and he'll spot something 400 meters away. He's sharp. This guy. Dog. Yeah. So we quite often tag team to on the hunts. Well, at least there's an animal over here. It's a male musk deer.
I haven't spotted him yet, though.
Me neither.
He's high.
The musk deer are, you know, if they're not out in the open, they do blend in very well with the trees.
Oh, yeah.
Even though, you know, there's all this
down over
white
the
on the map.
rise.
You would think they'd stick out like a sore thumb, but they actually camo pretty well. Yeah, he may actually be down in the crater a little bit. Well, that's a good point. You know, if I had echolocation, I would hunt at night like bats do, but, you know, I hadn't figured out how to bounce the radar back to me just yet. I'm working on that.
What about night vision in the game?
That
You would think night vision might be something good or something.
That would be awesome. The only thing is, I know it's illegal in a lot of places to hunt at night. But I mean, like the predators and stuff, I believe it's legal to hunt at night. Hogs, I know you can hunt at night. But he's got to be just underneath that, behind that rock or something there.
Yeah. Oh, I see his head.
Oh, yep, I see it too.
Yeah.
He's a little level 1 trivial. Maybe I can get up here and actually see him. I may just shoot him in the head with the Mosin. Since it's just a trivial, nothing special. Oh wow, the Mosin didn't drop him instantly there. That was interesting. Must have hit liver or something.
Oh.
The low light scope would open up so many zones. I mean, I don't personally hunt at night very often, but there is, you know, a whole new set of zones. The diamond lynx I got, which was my 3rd video I think I ever put out on YouTube. I got it at night. So, I mean, there are some animals that are a lot more active at night than others. Oh, we got him in the vertebrae. That's why we shot a little too high. Didn't get the, we didn't get the spinal cord, but we still got 100% quick kill. And the consecs disappeared again. What did I forget to pick up that time, chat? What did I miss?
A moose or something?
I don't think so. But I messed up my consecs twice now in this stream. I'm pretty sure I got everything from the moose that we shot. Maybe there was multiple reindeer down and they time out separately. I don't know. Yeah, consec woes. That's right, Julia. But see, not seeing nothing out here in this crater.
I normally see him sort of down the basin there in that lakey bit. If there's going to be anything, that's probably the area they'll be.
Well, we've got another male musk deer calling over here.
Oh.
Go shoot it in the face, get some more consecs. Unless it's a potential diamond, then we'll let Non shoot it because he's the only one with an ethical weapon for it.
Don't know if my consecs are any good though.
Probably not.
Yours are gone, mine are probably gone.
Probably not. Actually, we can get eyes on this thing, I'll let you shoot it anyway. That way we can see if your checks have fallen off as well.
Okay. Yep.
Should be just over this hill here somewhere. And Mr. Buddha Maxwell, how's it going, bud? Good to see you.
Hey, Buddha.
What's going on with you? Are you fixing to go to work? Or are you at work? You never know with Buddha. His time schedule's always flip-flopping around. But I've seen him on Dauntless a lot lately. Seems to be addicted to that game now. It's got him hook, line, and sinker. And hey, Dilly, good to see you.
Hey, Dilly.
It was calling from right around.
Yeah, I tried that Dauntless out, but oh, it's right in front of us.
There it is.
Somewhere.
It's a 2-miner, so yeah, you can go ahead and shoot that one. About 100 meters out from us there. Yeah, I tried Dauntless. As a multiplayer playing with friends game, it's kind of fun. But oh, nice shot. Very nice shot. But overall, it's just not a game for me. It seemed to be very, very repetitive. It's just the same thing over and over again. Is what it felt like for me. So, like I said, if you're playing it with a group of friends, it can be a very fun game. But other than that, it just wasn't for me. And
Thanks, Julia. I think I got the head. We'll soon find out.
I don't know where you got it, but you dropped it in its tracks. Nice shot. Ooh, there's a need zone there.
Poor little fella.
That's a lot of blood from a little deer.
In the neck. Upper neck.
Very nice. What'd he score?
No consex.
Oh. So yeah, we both lost our consex. See, that's the only downside to the tripods, and I think everyone would agree. You know, you shoot so many animals from them because you can. Then sometimes, you know, you make a bad shot on one, or you shoot one in an area you forgot about. And you move along, and then yeah, your consex disappear.
Yep. I think that's the thing, though. You're gonna have to show a bit of restraint when you're in the stand and try and make sure you're getting all those, you know, drop shots straight away, sort of thing, so they don't run away. And then, but there's just too many bits of candy that pop up, isn't there? You know, you're like, oh, that one there, and oh, that one over there, and oh, where did they all go?
And Deer King's asking, anybody know a way to keep animals out of a garden? My mother is an animal lover, so a healthy way is preferred. Well, it just depends on what kind of animals you're getting in your garden. My buddy, where he lives, he has a lot of deer and raccoons and everything, so he doesn't have a real big garden, but it's decent size. He basically built a chicken wire enclosure around the entire garden so that the animals can't get into it. And there you go. That's what Jeremy Gaming is just suggesting. A fence with chicken wire around it.
Yep. Or if you want to go down a high-tech route, you could probably get some sort of a sonic device that only animals can hear and spook.
Yep. I'm pretty sure stuff like that exists as well.
Oh, yeah. Got one for the dogs. If they start barking in the garden near it, it'll just set off this high-pitched tone thing that only they hear, and they stop barking straight away. Cool.
And hey, Hunter 44. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you could always put up an electric fence. Just don't forget about it.
Entry turret, Julia says. Well, yeah, that works.
I love Julia's answers.
Feel sorry for the raccoons, but you know, everything else might be usable.
Well, there was a moose down here at one point. See, that's the thing with this crater. It seems like they just travel through it. You know, they don't really hang out in it. I don't know. But as you can see, Billy, yeah, the crater for me is pretty dead. Well, let's jump. Where should we jump? As you can see, look, there's like hardly any need zones anywhere on this map. The few I had disappeared. But
Yeah.
let's go to this one because I actually have a few need zones around that lake. I think the time's wrong, but you never know. Might get lucky. Holy, you just kicked me.
Did I? Oh, sorry.
Gave me a little shove. I think that would be pretty cool if EW did team up with like a Cabela's or a Remington or a camo brand or something. I think that would be pretty awesome. I would love for EW, we were talking about this in Zaggy's Twitch stream earlier, you know, if EW would put out some merch. I mean, how many of y'all wouldn't like to have a Hunter Call the Wild hoodie or sweatshirt or coffee mug? I mean, that would be a whole nother way for them to make revenue, and I don't think it's cheeky at all. You know, there's people that want it, so put it out there for them. I would definitely buy some Call of the Wild merchandise. Especially the hoodie. Hey, Michael, good to see you, man. Good to see you. Mr. Michael Bateman is one of, he's a long time sub of the channel, and he's always the first one to put a comment on a video or a stream when it's done. So appreciate the support there, Michael. You're a legend. And yeah, you're probably right. Remington is sponsoring the hunting simulator, and Cabela's do have their own game, so it probably wouldn't be either one of those. But you know, what about Realtree or one of the other camo brands? They might be able to do something. Just never know. Got that call from that musk deer, but there's nothing out on this lake. And it may be a timing thing. What time are we at? Yeah, oh wow, it's a lot later in the day than I thought it was. Holy cow. What are all these need zones here? Let's look. Yeah, these are all morning need zones, early morning need zones. Except for that one. Let's go north. I've got a moose need zone to the north for about this time.
Okay.
What about a Call of the Wild gun, says Dilly? Hey, that'd be cool. Think their market would be somewhat limited there, though. And hey, Minecraft child.
Minecraft.
Good to see you.
About to say
it. I beat you for once. And SOS is here as well. Don't know if he's been here for a while, but just noticed you.
Yeah, he was here for a little while.
But yeah, I would like to see. Yeah, it would be cool to see a partnership or them team up with, you know, some real life hunting equipment carriers or producers. That would give them a little more clout in the real hunters, you know, minds, I believe. Because this is, I mean, hands down, there's no arguing. This and Classic are the two best hunting games out there, period. There is really no competition in my mind. These guys have just nailed it. And because of that, there has been a lot of people asking for, you know, you see people saying, we want fishing in the game. Well, we don't want it in this game. But I would love at some point to see Expansive Worlds or Avalanche Studios try to tackle a fishing game. I think that would be awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. They could probably do a pretty good job, I reckon.
Oh, Zaggy's finally going to bed. What's it, like 4 in the morning now, Zaggy? Good night, bud. Get some rest. Sun's coming up in just a couple hours, so catch some rest, bud. Thanks for hanging out. There I am, crouch walking again. Non, you didn't hit me in the back of the head.
I was joining you, sorry. I thought you spotted something, so I just... The
sun's up already, says Zaggy. It's almost 5. Wow.
Oh, wow.
That guy, he's a legend. And Matthew as well. It's almost 4 a.m. for Matthew. He's a legend, too. He's always up late, hanging out in the streams. all you guys overseas, you know, with the different time zones, you know, the Aussies, we hit them early in the morning. You know, it's either early in the morning or the middle of the night when we're streaming during the day. I hear a bear. But
Yep.
for the Europeans and all them, when I stream, it's, you know, super late at night, early in the morning. So I appreciate you guys hanging out. I know it's difficult. And John says it's 11 p.m. for him. It's almost 10 for me. Where are you at, Bear? I heard your footsteps. Oh, there he is. See, it almost looks like it's getting aggressive, but we know it's not.
Did a caller, so maybe maybe it was coming for that.
There was a moose right there. I didn't even see.
Oh.
Did not see her until I shot this bear. There's a blonde bear. Not bad looking. May actually taxidermy that one, just so I can have a blonde bear in the lodge. Shot it right as it was roaring at us. Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah, why not? We hadn't taken anything from this hunt. Let's take that blonde bear. 10-point teamed up with Classic because there's a 10-point crossbow in Classic. Well, that's true. You're right. I totally forgot about that. And I actually need to buy that for some missions. I haven't done that yet. Wow, is that true, Tasmaniac? I haven't got to test it out yet. I haven't had that many animals in one need zone to try it. But he's saying that it takes 36 kills to deplete a need zone using the stands. That's incredible.
I didn't know it was that many. I thought it was only like 15 or something.
Same. I thought it was only like 15 or 16. But to be honest, I hadn't found that many animals. The elks in your premiere. What do we got right here? There's something.
Yeah, it probably wasn't that many. It was probably only about 20 of them. If I decided to shoot them all. Nice.
Starting to get the heart shots back down on the moose anyway. Took messing up I don't know how many. It's 1 p.m. for Michael Bateman. Oh wow, middle of the day for you.
Yeah, that's somewhere in Australia.
Oh, we just barely caught the top
10 to
edge of
1
the heart.
now for me.
Look at that. Right between both lungs and barely caught the edge. And it barely made it to the heart. Look at that. I mean, just barely.
Mm. I've got to say, I haven't had much problem with the moose, but elk.
Yeah.
I do a heart shot on an elk with the 338. Yeah, no. Doesn't seem to want to do it. Not too often, anyway.
There was another musk deer in the area somewhere. And Nosler Bullets as well. They teamed up with Classic on that one. That's right. Yeah, so Classic did team up with a few people. So, I mean, who knows? Call of the Wild very well could at some point as well. Or, who knows, maybe they teamed up with them in Classic and they didn't have a good experience. So that's why they didn't do it in Call of the Wild. You never know.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Michael's down in New South Wales. So
okay.
far away.
And all good, Killer Swordfish. Glad we could give you some entertainment during your lunch break. He's in Melbourne. Oh, okay. So, wow,
Yeah,
we
nice.
got quite a few Aussies in here tonight. That's awesome. That is one continent / country that I have not visited yet. That is definitely on my bucket list.
Yeah, well, you know, man, bring your golf clubs.
Oh, most definitely.
Ready.
I need to dust those things off. I mean, it won't be happening for a while, but, you know, at some point.
Yeah.
I definitely want to get back into golfing. It's been too long.
Yeah, and Kiwis as well, John Pat says.
Nice. And Video Gamer 101 Parker says in Medved. Oh, the wolves are howling at night in the bottom of the map on Medved as well. Really? That's interesting. Good to know.
Yeah, but hasn't there always been wolves here?
I was going to say...
Howling? I think there has.
I was going to say, I think the wolves have always howled here on Medved, and that's why they put the clue on Leighton, I believe. He's around here somewhere. I just don't see him.
Yeah.
I mean, the wind's not great.
Pulled a couple of times.
May have spooked, but I
Not if he
didn't
was
hear him.
moving that way.
This map, much like White Rime and Classic, you get like a whiteout with my eyes. The white is so bright that it's hard to see the other colors. Well, I see his track, or a track up here anyway.
Yeah, I see that.
Oh wow! It says Maniac says he killing those 19 animals in a buffalo and warthog feeding zone earlier left my map just barely blood gray. They said 25% now must multiply 3 and 12. 3 is 25% of 12. Answer 36. Math sounds right. I don't know. I don't math.
Nah, me either.
Especially not on stream. Mathing and stream do not go together. I hear it again. It's over here. It's in the south of us in the wind. So I'm hoping I can see it when it stands up. Or gets somewhat... Yep, there it is. Stand up again. Just another small one, though. Ah, it went to run and I missed it.
Yeah, I was going to say, just started running and he took the shot.
Well, we're almost towards the end here, so we'll run at it real quick. Maybe we'll see it or another animal on the run we can drop. I was hoping it would run through that opening there. Oh, it did. Right after I unzoomed.
There it is. Way up the back. Yeah, you got it again.
I hit it. I don't know how good of a hit it was.
5. Still, I've lost it. Was 75 still.
Yeah, I may have just nicked it. Let's see if we get eyes on it again. I'll put another round into it. The hunt is on. They don't charge us, so we'll charge them. That's not a knife. Good old Crocodile Dundee, man.
Oh yeah.
You know, when I first watched that, I thought that was actually a thing. The whole, you know, where he got his fingers deal and makes the water buffalo go to sleep.
Yeah. Yeah, that
like,
was classic.
Do the Aborigines really know how to do that crazy stuff? That's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, 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 man, yeah, all the time. We got blood over here, by the way.
Just a flesh wound, or probably that's what I would imagine.
Just lost the blood now. Hang on a sec. Check. Here we go.
There's a bunch of moose tracks.
50,
around
75.
Here. Oh, so he's going down. Or she is going down. Correction. Oh, I'm going to run up here and grab this need zone real quick. Oh, yeah, I see the body right down there. There she is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we've made it back to... I was like, wait a minute, this is a big clearing. We made it back to the crater.
Oh.
We're on the other end of the crater now. But yeah, still not seeing really nothing in there. I think there's still that musk deer that was in there earlier.
He probably just can't find his way out.
But we'll pick this one up. It's a red-brown. Doesn't look as good as the blonde. I like the blonde better, so we're not going to taxidermy this one. And I think it's only a couple minutes early, but I think we're going to go ahead and call that a stream. Excuse me. Thank you again, Non, for joining me. Always a good time, my man.
Oh, always, man. Yep. Thank you for having me along. It was always great.
And thanks to everyone in the chat for hanging out. Do me a favor if you haven't already. Hit that like button, smash the subscribe, hit the bell next to it, join the Discord, do all the things and the links and everything. Go check out my man, Mr. Non-Inspirational Gaming. Give him a sub. Go watch go watch his cooking video. I mean, if nothing else, go watch his cooking sim video. I'm telling you, it's gold. You won't regret it. But other than that, everyone have a good rest of the week, and we'll catch you next time. See ya, everybody.
Yeah.